So, you just got paid. You have to pay the mortgage, your student loan, and your car note. You also have to set aside money for paying down debt. And don't forget, your kid needs money for a birthday party this weekend. Where does sinking funds fit into this? How do you save money for sinking funds when you don't feel like there's enough to go around? Today's video is going to be on my sinking fund categories and how you could possibly save for them when you don't feel like you have enough. Hi guys, I'm Alaina with The Organized Money and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina and I do life and money organization videos. So that's videos on budgeting, on planning, on anything that we need to do to get our life together. If that interests you, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button, as I would love for you to be a part of our little family. Sinking funds can be put into two categories. The first category is infrequent. This means that it's an expense that you know is coming up, however, it seems to sneak up on you. It could be something like your car insurance, which you pay every 6 months, or Christmas. We know it comes at the same time every year, but since it's not an expense that happens every month, it's easy to forget about it. The second category is unpredictable, meaning that you know your car is going to need maintenance one day, but you don't know exactly when it's going to happen. So if it happened on yesterday morning and you don't know how much it is, then you want to have some money set aside to prepare for it. So today I wanted to share with you how we are preparing for our 12 sinking fund categories and what we are doing to make sure we stay on the right track. So I used to have my sinking fund set up on paper to where I just had each category written down, and then I would move the amount over to a separate bank account every single time we got paid. However, that has not been working for me, only because, you know, things kind of came up and it was kind of harder and harder to move money over into the sinking funds for the exact amount that I had set aside, because we are on a variable income. So it's really difficult to kind of know exactly what you're going to get. So what we do is we budget. We plan out our budget for the week, and then as money come in, I just pay different things based on priority. So usually sinking funds have been always at the bottom of the list if they get anything at all. So what I decided to do instead is every time I'm able to save a little bit of money, because I am good. We are good at saving money. It's just hard to put aside for sinking funds exactly. So I was thinking of a different way to do it, and I was saying that anytime I got anything extra that I was not expecting at all, I would use it for my sinking funds. So I decided to make it like a cash envelope setup instead of just putting it aside in an account, because I felt like if I put it aside in an account, then I might find a different way to use it. But if it's set up as the envelope with an exact title, then I'm less likely to use it. So I have 12 envelopes here because I have 12 categories for my sinking funds, and it's really 4 different colors. It's green, red, blue, and yellow. And then I just have 3 of each color. And I made my own categories here. So here are my 12 categories for sinking funds. It's business, travel, holidays, gifts, auto, events, home, self-care, medical, acts of kindness, entertainment, and the kids. So I did create these for myself. However, if you're interested in them, there will be a link in the description box to my shop, which has them. And if you get them, you'll get the stickers and the envelopes. So I'm going to actually end up doing them like I did my cash envelopes, which is adding some washi tape at the bottom, putting the categories on the stickers, punching it in, and keeping them inside of my budget planner. So in the front of my budget planner here, this is where I'm going to keep them, because at the beginning I have my budget quotes and all of the different things that I have set up for each month. So I'm going to put this aside for now. and let's get started with setting these up. So all of the stickers are down on the envelopes. The next thing that I'm going to do is add some washi tape to the bottom. I add the washi tape to the bottom of my envelopes to reinforce the bottom and make sure that they don't get too raggedy when I punch the holes in for my planner. So I'm going to be using these four right here. I'm just going to alternate them and put one on each envelope. So now all of the envelopes are in my happy planner, and the idea is to put something in every envelope when I get paid. So I may not be able to put like $100 in each envelope, but even if it's $1, I want to put, take out $12 and put them in each envelope. And anytime that I find money, I do want to add them to an envelope. So I was washing clothes and I ended up finding $15 in the pocket of my husband's jeans, and I told him about it, and he was like, oh, you could just keep it and do whatever you want. So I decided to add it to my envelope because, once again, it's money that I did not expect. I did not know I was going to get it, and once I found it, I am going to put it into something. So I'm going to put it in my business envelope here, and that is it. That's the full idea. And at the end of every month, I'm just gonna keep track of how much I have in each envelope, and if I need to, rev up any category, then I will, based on what we have going on that month. So, like if it's November, then of course my holiday sinking fund will be the most important envelope during that time. And if we're about to take a trip, then travel will be. So I'll just adjust as needed. But the idea is to always be thinking about these categories and putting something toward it, because when that time comes and I have a home expense or a car expense or something that I did not expect, I would like something to supplement that expense. So if I have a little bit of money in one of these envelopes, then at least I won't have to pay the full expense. I'll have to pay whatever I need to pay minus what I have in one of these sinking funds. So that's the idea. I really like how this came out. I think it's really going to help me out a lot. If you are interested in these envelopes and the labels, make sure that you check the description box below. They will be there. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.